Ah, this feeling, this silent pain of drifting as if the world around us keeps spinning, but our own life is stuck, frozen in a single moment. It's a weight in the chest, isn't it? A weight we can't quite describe, but we know it's there, hidden somewhere deep inside, pressing down harder and harder. And with each step we try to take, it feels like we're more trapped, more enveloped by this shadow we call despair. But even here, even now, when nothing seems to make sense, there's a voice, a small voice within. Maybe you can hear it, or maybe it's still covered by the clouds of pain, but it's there. This voice whispers of a God who doesn't abandon us, who doesn't leave us, even when we feel most alone. And so it's with this small hope that I turn to you, God, not asking for you to take away this storm, but to help me find meaning within it. Because honestly, I don't understand. I don't understand why I feel this way, why each step feels like a struggle, why everything seems so empty and purposeless. And even though I know you are good, this pain, this doubt, they're still here, consuming me. I know on some level that you don't expect me to be perfect. I know you understand my fears, my hesitations, my failures, but even so, I feel so inadequate, as if I'm failing at being who I should be, as if life is asking more of me than I can give, and I just can't measure up. But in this emptiness, Lord, I wonder, could there be a purpose in this storm? Is it somehow necessary? Or is it just me creating these waves, allowing myself to be swept away by currents of fear and insecurity? I'm not sure about any of this, but I want, with all sincerity, to be open to the possibility that there's something beyond this pain, something I can't yet see, waiting to be revealed. Lord, your word says you are the shepherd who guides us through shadows and light. And even though I feel lost, maybe this lostness is part of the path. Maybe it's my resistance to fully trust, to surrender to your care that has brought me here. Could I learn to let go? Can I finally, truly trust? I know I'm not alone. I know many others face similar storms, and I think of them too, because in a way it makes my pain a little more bearable. Knowing I'm not the only one, that I'm not alone in this inner battle, that brings a certain comfort. But Lord, even though I know others suffer too, there's still a part of me that wants to understand why. Why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to feel everything so intensely? Is there a meaning, or is this just an inevitable part of the human condition? And I remember the stories, the promises, the times when you calmed storms and brought peace where there was chaos. I cling to these words, trying to see through the clouds that surround my mind and my heart, because deep down, I believe, even if it's just a thread of hope, that you can help me break through this storm. I don't want it to be easy. I don't expect answers to fall from the sky, but I ask for strength, for courage, for a bit of light to see the next step. Lord, you know my heart like no one else. You know the doubts, the failures, the fears I hold. You know that sometimes I don't even know who I am or what I desire. But if there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that I need you. I need you, God, not just to rescue me, but to help me understand myself, to show me that even on these dark days, there is a greater purpose, even if I can't see it right now. Because honestly, I feel like a leaf lost in the wind, without control, without direction. But if you are with me, then maybe I'm not as lost as I feel. Maybe I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, even if my mind, filled with fear and uncertainty, struggles to accept that. You know, Lord, sometimes I wish I could see all of this from above, as you see it, to see what lies beyond this pain, this confusion. Maybe I would see something beautiful, something that seems impossible to imagine right now. But since I don't have that vision, all I can do is trust. Trust that even in my darkness, you are guiding me, even if in silence. And I remember the psalmist's words who said that you are my refuge, my fortress. But what does it really mean to have a refuge? Maybe it's understanding that even when everything seems to fall apart, there is still a shelter within me, a hidden place where you dwell. And in this storm, I want to retreat to that shelter. I want to let your peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding, surround me. Not to make the storm disappear, but to take away its power to sink me. So today, I choose to trust. I choose, even in the midst of pain, to believe that you are doing something within me, something that might take time for me to understand. I believe that this feeling of being lost can actually be an opportunity to rediscover myself, to let go of everything I thought I was, and finally allow you to show me who I truly am. And as I shed these layers of fear, pride, and insecurity, may I become a more authentic version of myself. A version that, while imperfect, is stronger, more connected to what is eternal, to what truly matters. May this pain, which now feels overwhelming, someday become a reminder of everything I was able to overcome. So, Lord, I ask that you help me to be patient, that I may look at this storm not as an enemy, but as a teacher, a guide, that I may learn day by day to trust more in your purpose, to accept that not everything needs to be understood, but can still be felt and lived with courage. And as I walk through this valley of uncertainties, I ask only one thing, that you walk beside me, that I feel your presence even when the silence feels deafening, that I know deep down I am not alone. Because in the end, that's what matters most. Knowing that even in my darkest moments, there is a light that never goes out, a promise that never fails. May this light, your light, shine within me, transforming this pain into a new beginning. Because as lost as I may feel, I know that with you there is always a way. And though I can't see it yet, I choose to believe that this path will lead me to a place of peace, purpose, and wholeness. Amen.